Serious? I was pissed off. She moved out suddenly last night without any advance notice because she doesn't want to pay next month's rent. I mind it. I don't care about your goddamn questionnaire, and take some time to monitor him until you make sure he's financially safe. Let's talk about having a new life by myself at my second apartment. After graduation from Cal Poly Pomona for my bachelor degree, I started to work for a logistic company in Orange County. I founded my apartment at $500 per month, which was pretty good deal, and I had a great start of living by myself because I started to earn my money on my own. So I upgraded my housing rent. I didn't have to think about my roommate anymore. Let me adjust my room layout again. Okay, so I have my private room, one bathroom, and shared kitchen and parking lot was included. I thought everything was great. My room, bathroom, and corridor were very clean. I thought I was satisfied. But you know what? I had some unexpected findings of living alone. For the second half of today's video, I want to give you my advice as to how you can have a new life of living by yourself. If you enjoyed today's content, press the like button and subscribe to my channel. Also, I have social media with Instagram and Twitter. Please follow me going forward. I always welcome you. Now, let's moving on. I thought I was gonna be able to make good money while working and living in LA, but in reality, I was spending almost all of it on basic necessities. I lived comfortably but without any luxury. My salary went towards a rent, car insurance, health insurance, phone bill, utility, gas, groceries, and occasional eating out. Nothing extravagant or extraordinary. When I started my new life, I had a dream. Do you guys know what it is? Couch. I really wanted to buy my personal couch. I sit down on the couch comfortably. I read a book, took notes, eat food, watch TV, and everything can be done with that couch. But I tell you what, it's only good if you had a big room. My room was actually too small. I thought a couch was a must, but that is wrong. I had a single bed and my office desk and a big couch. That's too much for my room. My room got so narrowed and my cabinet was too small as well. There was no room to store my old belongings in the cabinet, so I had to throw away 50% of my entire stuff. Oh man, that was so intense. When I go through catalog advertised by Best Buy, and as I flipped the page, I felt I want it. I needed to buy it, but there is no storage room available. What's going on? I have lived in many different apartments before, but I want to advise you, it's up to how much you can diminish unnecessary expense of your big stuff like couch I mentioned. You're gonna come to realize that it's very comfortable for you to have an open space in your room. If you wanna have a fresh and comfortable new life, you better not buy too many stuff at the same time. If you get married, maybe you have to, but not for a single person like me. Also, there is one more big mistake I wanna share with you. My mistake I noticed after living by myself was that my landlord was living next door. You should be really careful about your landlord. Okay? So if you invite your friend to hold a home drinking party and make some noises, your landlord comes to your place immediately and warns you not to make noise. One day, I was singing a song in my room. It wasn't a big noise, okay? Just a sound. My female landlord visited me and knocked the door, and when she opened the door, she asked me something wrong in my room, and I said no. She looked at my room behind me like this to make sure if I'm using her room properly, like checking to see if I keep cleaning, like if I dirty my room, maybe that's true, but it's not her business, right? No, surely it should be her real estate, and she has to protect, keep watching it. But it's also my room as well because I rent. I pay housing rent every month. I meet a due day, and I want anybody to disturb me. In Japan, if you rent your apartment from a big real estate company, you don't have this kind of a problem or trouble at all. But if you get the room from self-employee who owns the room or the manager of the entire property, you are likely to have a problem with that. If you behave in a bad manner, she reports. She kicks you out, saying, "Get the hell out of my apartment." You wanna enjoy in your property, but you can't. Especially, you should be careful about the female landlords in their 50s to 60s. I saw Yahoo News saying there was a couple having a sex in a balcony and screaming like, "Oh yeah, just like that." Then a female landlord saw it and asked them to leave because she felt unpleasant and filthy, and she got so mad. So you decide on your own in case you feel unhappy with your apartment. Whenever you try to leave, you have pros and cons of leaving your apartment. In order to avoid nuisance or unpleasant trouble, you might wanna ask somebody around you who knows real estate better than you do, because it's important. Also, you might need to note if you start to work for the first company at the entry level, don't try to rent apartment close to your company. If you live in an apartment 10 minutes away on foot from your company, they ask you to work overtime because you live nearby company. Yeah, they ask you to work for nothing. They put a pressure on you and they make you stay longer in a company because they know you don't have to take train and you can stay late. And what else? Probably microwave is needed, of course, and rice maker is a must in case of an emergency. When you make some steamed rice and freeze them in the refrigerator, you can eat them anytime you are hungry. Don't forget to wrap rice and put that in a refrigerator because you can warm up in a microwave whenever you want to eat. That's also a must for a single person like me. Yeah, and also don't buy expensive vacuum like Roomba. It's still too early. If you own your house, that's a different story, but don't get married and make a baby. That's the most important. That's gonna be a huge and worst mistake if you make out with your girlfriend.
最後までご視聴いただきどうもありがとうございました。これからもマブ中川をよろしくお願いいたします。またね。
疲れた。やっぱり日本撮りはさすがに厳しいな。